Okay, I've recorded this thing like 50 times because I'm trying to get these all under 5 minutes for you, so they're quick. So I'm going to summarize a little bit better, hopefully, on this round, so I can get this done for you. And I keep forgetting to start my timer so I know where I'm at. Okay, so if you don't know what path is, or if you're looking to try to set this up for the first time, either way is fine. I'm going to hurry and go over both of those things for you. So what is path? Path is this guy up here. It's this more of like a UI thing, I think it is. It drives home the point of like where we're at in a status. I have this set up specifically for the account status. You can do this for any pick list that is on your object. But I've always seen them used for like an account stage, account status, opportunity status, whatever you want to call it, to kind of drive home a point, draw attention to it. You can also move the statuses up here by selecting that. And then the very best part about this thing is you hit activate and it gives you some nice confetti at the end. So that's kind of what it's used for. That's what it's all about. If that seems cool to you, let's jump over and actually set this up. So we have some examples here. We'll use the account one since that's the one I'm showing you. If it's new, you obviously hit new path. You'll do a couple things. You're going to name it whatever makes sense. It gives it the API name. You'll select the object you want this to take place on. You want the whatever record type you want this to take place on, and then the pick list that you want this to be associated with. So we have it as the account status. You'll go ahead and hit next after that. All right, so I fell for something that's probably obvious now for me, but when I was new and like really new to Salesforce, I got kind of confused on this. So I wanted to explain this part of it. But when you're over here, you're going to probably see a ton of statuses up here. It's going to showcase all the statuses that are potentially available. If you're setting this up for a very specific record type, then don't be alarmed that there's like 50 statuses up there like I was. The way that you will control what's available on your path, you'll have to go to that pick list and you'll have to change the order there as well as what's available for that record type. So that's kind of how you manipulate what's available on that path is on the actual pick list and what's available for the record type and all that stuff. So up here is just kind of letting you know, hey, this is like potentially what is available as like a status for the account. So that's all it's showcasing there. Guidance for success, if you're wondering what that's all about, this up here is actually going to be, what I've seen it utilized for is stuff like if your user is not sure when to move it to queued to activate, or they have it in queued to activate, you could write out things like, hey, make sure this is checked. Hey, make sure these things are done. This is a reason why it should be moved to queued to activate. This is what we're waiting on in this stage. It just gives more context of like, this is the stage we're at. These are the reasons why it should be in that stage so that they're always marked as the right thing. You don't have to do it though, but that is something you can do. You'll hit next. Over here, you have your pick list values for celebration. And then you have obviously activating your path. You'll want to activate it so it's available. And then if you do want the confetti stuff, and I don't know why you wouldn't, if you do want that confetti stuff, then you'll come over here and you enable it. You'll select the pick list value you want that to be available for, and then how often you want that to pop up. So rarely, sometimes, often, always. I'm going to just set mine as always, so it always gives them confetti anytime they move it to a specific stage. And then that's it. You'll hit finish, and you now have your path set up. But what you'll notice is it's not going to be right on your page right away. And that's expected. You'll probably have to go here to the gear icon, click edit page, and then get into your app manager. It's actually going to be a little component guy over here. I have mine under the details tab and just at the top. Like I said, you can move this wherever makes sense to you. You'll just grab this little guy over here and move it to where it needs to go. Once it's over there, then you can just hit save. You'll go back, and then as you saw on my example, it should be popped up under details with that path. So that's how you'll activate path and what it's all about.